Hello everyone, this is Rick with PBXDom, and with this video we're going to introduce a new widget that we're very excited to share. You see, we feel that it's very important to listen to the needs of our clients and determine how to best meet those needs. One of the popular requests on our feature request board was to add a user performance widget that can better track each user, extension, or agent status, or overall performance, all in one place rather than using several different widgets. So let's walk you through this new widget called User Performance, which you can now find inside the general category on your dashboard. For this walkthrough, we'll do things a little different. So you can see actual data, we're going to present a few screenshots of a recent report. Using this screen, I want to first explain all the calculations behind this widget and help you see how it would be nearly impossible to calculate manually or with any type of legacy software. Based on working hours and extension numbers, it automatically calculates all incoming calls in a day. Next, it calculates all incoming calls from the previous day and it compares the numbers from both days and shows all the numbers and percentages. The same process is repeated for outgoing calls, missed calls, and total calls. It automatically sums up all of the talk time or call durations for all of the calls the user made or received during the day and then shows the total talk time. Finally, it calculates the last call the user made or received, and the real-time timer shows the idle time since the previous call. These calculations will help you to understand each user's performance. So if they're sales reps or support specialists, this is another metric to help understand their efforts. Now, to explain this widget and its setup, let's go to our next screen. When you want to add the user performance widget to your dashboard, you have to enter a few pieces of information. First, we start right down here. You need to enter the extension number to see their performance. Here you can see we've entered extension 585. Next, we're going to enter the working hours. Now, since this widget will compare the total talk time with the total hours worked per day, you have to tell the widget what those hours will be. You can see right here we've entered a standard 8-hour day. Once done, simply click down here on the Create Widget button, and after doing so, you'll see on our next screen the details, of course without all of these arrows. But for this explanation, we want to walk you through the information you'll be seeing. Let's start up here in the upper left with item number 1 here. This is the extension number, which you just entered earlier. Number 2 is showing you the total calls for this extension. That includes incoming, outgoing, and missed calls. And as you can see here, there were a total of 18 calls. Number 3 is the comparison to the previous day. In this example, the call total increased by 20% day over day. Now 4, 5, and 6 right here show the breakdown. You can see 9 incoming calls and a 29% increase from the previous day, 3 outgoing calls and a 40% reduction from the previous day, and finally 6 missed calls, a 100% increase from the previous day. Now on the right side here, you're going to have time measurements. Number 7 right here shows the idle time since the last call, either incoming or outgoing. This is a real-time measurement, and it's telling you that they have been idle for over 30 minutes. Below that are more details. Number 8 shows the total talk time or call durations for both incoming and outgoing calls the user has made. In this case, they were on calls for nearly 6.5 hours. Number 9 is the hours worked for that day. This is what you entered earlier when you created the widget. And number 10 shows the difference. This shows the idle time throughout the entire day. And finally, number 11 here at the bottom is a graph showing the incoming, outgoing, and missed calls for this user throughout the day. And that's our overview of our newest widget. As we mentioned before, we're always listening to suggestions and requests, so please be sure to use our user performance widget and let us know what you think so we can continue to offer the best experience. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.